Hi, hello, good evening, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Misha Nicole, and you have now tuned into Frolection. So I've had a conversation with some followers today about making smoothies. One of my followers was like, yo, y'all really be drinking smoothies as a meal replacement? I'd still be hungry. Sis, I hear you, I feel you, I see you. So I'm here to help you. And anybody else who needs help. So, first and foremost, I use a Ninja Bullet type of smoothie blender, and I have like 2 cups that come like this. So you can see those are not the metrics I want to use. So there's like an 8 ounce, and then there's a 16 ounce for your maximum fill line. And I think a little more lighting would be great. So with that one, I like to start off with my dry stuff, because you need to add more stuff to your smoothie to feel full. And I think that's the problem a lot of people don't realize. So I'm going to be talking about some things that help me out and could help you out, might help others. And if this does not work, we're going to go for an alternative route to still keep you in check with your health goals or whatever it is that you are aiming for. So for starters, we are going to put this phone on Do Not Disturb, because I dare somebody to call. I dare somebody to call while I'm talking. I'm speaking. So what I'm gonna do first and foremost is get my rolled oats. These are from Trader Joe's. They're gluten-free. They're 100% whole grain oats. They're awesome. I get my life with them when I want to eat oatmeal. I also get my life with them with smoothies. So with this, I like to add a little bit of dried oats straight to the container, emptied and dried out. Make sure it's not wet. It will get weird. So I'm gonna put some oats in here. It does not have to be a lot. It's kind of like when you add a little bit of cereal to baby milk and their food and stuff, but for adults. So it could be like this much, because you know, like once you blend it, like you'll see how tall it is. It's like barely, it's like 2 fingers tall. And when you blend it, it gets bigger. So I like to add dried oats, rolled oats like that. If you want to add more, you can. Just know that when you get to the point where you're adding water, the more water is, the more liquidy your smoothie will be. The less water is, the thicker. So you can start off with a little bit of water and build your way up, because you can always add more water, but you cannot take more water away. Like, that does not work in smoothie making. Sometimes it can be a trial and error type of process. I am kind of tempted to add a little bit more, but I'll just make this one, prep this one for in the morning. Another thing that would be a great tool, also from Trader Joe's, is to add some protein powder. Get that protein up. Your body is like, yo, you want to start on breakfast like this? I'm coming out of a fast from overnight. What the heck? So here we are. This one calls for 2 scoops. I usually like to just do 1, because 1 is plenty. For this one, I am going to use the vanilla, because I will be making, I'll be making a strawberry mango combination smoothie. You can make many combinations. Don't get too wild. Do not get too wild. Come closer. Do not get too wild. Okay, so now that you've understood and heard that part, I am going to grab ginger root. You just need a little bit, because a little bit goes a long way. So with ginger root, there's so many properties that are so good for the body. What I like to do when I get the root, it literally looks like a big root in the produce section. You can get it whatever size you want. You can even break it if you don't want a really big one. But I like to chop it up. You can also shave the root with like a spoon, the side of a spoon, rather than like trying to pick them off individually or whatnot. And then I just have it in a freezer bag, so it stays fresh longer. It's easy, it's already chopped up, it's what I need, whatever. So you just need a little piece, nothing too insane. Little piece like that, you know, just like that. Throw that in there, because that can kind of technically be dry. It's not really wet, and then you get to blending. Lid. I'm gonna warn you right now, it's about to get a little loud, but this is gonna happen real fast. You can always add more if you want, but start off with the lower end first if it's like your first time. You are not true to this. You are, in fact, new to this. It looks bigger. It looks fuller, it looks fluffier. But this is a lot. You know, this is like a fourth of what you're gonna consume. So now that you have your dry stuff in it, make it a little easier on your life. Take all of your dry stuff, put it in a different container. It's just like baking. Separate the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients until it's time to merge the two. So I am going to grab a mug and put it in here for now. So it's easy to just pour it right back in here when it's time. And that way it's out of the way. Might have a little residue left over. If you're really feeling like you want to rinse it out, you can. I love Trader Joe's, so you might hear me reference Trader Joe's a lot. Sorry, that was noisy. I love Trader Joe's. You might hear me reference Trader Joe's a lot. Now, this is the part which I don't have, so we're going to pretend. Oh, I want to show you what it really looks like. I would have to go to the grocery store to show you. But when you get ready to do spinach, you're going to want to add spinach as something else to make your smoothie fuller and make you fuller. And I think that's the thing that's key for starting off your day right. Or you can add any other type of green, like a kale or like a mixed green combination, like in the salad section. But it's important to rotate your greens. Like if you have a smoothie for breakfast every single morning, you put spinach in it, you can only do that for like 1 week. If you're trying to do it more than 1 week, you must switch up your greens. There's this book, the 10-Day Smoothie Cleanse, the Green Smoothie Cleanse book by J.J. Smith that I have. And she highlights why it's important to rotate those greens, because you don't want to, there's a such thing as too much of a good thing is too much. And if you have too many greens, there's this very, very safe thing that's now, but then if you add spinach to your life every single day, it's actually really not that safe for your body. Let me go get the book to reference that so I can cite my sources. So JJ talks about it in here. The first thing you're going to want to do when you wake up in the morning is get some water in your system. Your body went maybe 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours, if not more or less, of any type of consumption or anything. You're breaking a fast essentially. You're going to want to start off with hydrating and replenishing your body. Otherwise, everything is going to be harder to do, from waking up to going to the bathroom, and from your body digesting food and cleansing like your skin, everything. It makes a major difference. So that's important. If you really want to, you can add a detox, cleansing, and revitalizing tea to your life in the morning. This, I believe, is also from Trader Joe's. If it's not, it's probably from Whole Foods. You can have like a glass of that in the morning. Let's see. What is it? Is it like it'll get you going? Okay, let me tell you that. Oh, the inside of the flap is where the instructions are, not on the outside. On this nice little paper. So nice of them to just give me a whole pamphlet on how to drink tea. No. That's not it. It might be on the back of the packet. Yeah, you pour a cup of boiling water over the tea bag. Let it steep for 10 and 15 minutes or longer if you want it stronger. You can squeeze the tea bag gently in the cup if you would like as well. For a periodical cleanse, you drink 2 of these followed by additional cups throughout the day as desired. Or steep a few bags in 3 cups of water and drink over 1 hour. Repeat during the day as desired. Totally up to you. I just do my one and go, and pun intended. So back to this book about the green stuff so that I can tell you what I know about the green stuff. I don't know if I know about the green stuff. Rotate your greens. All greens have certain types of alkaloids in them. Now, these alkaloids are in very small, unharmful amounts, But if you continually take in the same type of greens week after week, you can build up that type of alkaloid and suffer serious health issues. The easiest way to avoid this is to rotate your greens. 1 week buy spinach, the next week kale, the next week romaine lettuce, or you can buy 2 greens for 1 week, then 2 different greens the following week. The goal is to rotate greens into your smoothies each week. Different greens into your smoothies each week. There are plenty of green leafy greens to choose from. So you got like I said earlier, kale, there's spinach, there's the romaine, don't use greens like collards and stuff like that. Those are not really, ideal. Anywho, JJ Smith's 10-day smoothie cleanse book is where that fact just got dropped from. So the whole thing is, if I were to make this happen, you should blend your greens separately. You're gonna put water in here. I like to put like 8 ounces of water in here. Shout out to the city of Milwaukee with their tap water. It looks a little grainy because I had some powder in it. My tap water tastes good, so I'm good with it. But you put in like that much, and then you get big bunches, like maybe, I got small hands, maybe 2 handfuls, shove it in here. And when you blend it, you'll be blending down the spinach. And it's going to look almost like a juice with little bits in it, rather than like big chunks when you add everything at once. So you blend that in, and then you would add your fruits. You can also add a little bit of honey for the razzle dazzle. So I'm going to get my fruit, which I said I would get would be strawberry and mango. So strawberry and mango is my favorite combination. I also like strawberry pineapple or pineapple mango on a nice summer day. Ooh, pineapple mango will get you right. So put in my strawberries in here. I'm having all the bloopers back here, don't mind me. Another thing I like to do with mangoes when they're frozen is put them in a little glass, and then it's a new bag. Actually, these are pineapple chunks, so I guess I'm gonna have a strawberry pineapple smoothie in the morning. No, I want a mango. So yeah, I put them in and I make them as ice cubes. So I'll put the mangoes at the bottom of the glass, pour a little tequila on it, and then there's this juice. Also from Trader Joe's, orange peach mango. Shout out to Trader Joe's, man. I love Trader Joe's. Man, shout out to Aaron Neal, aka Professional on Twitter. That is the person who put me onto Trader Joe's, like the final force of getting there, because Trader Joe's will change your life. Go in there one time, it will change your life. If it's 45 minutes away from home and you're tired of being at home, just take a little drive over there. Do that. So let me show you the tequila that I like to drink. Shout out to Total Wine. It is not far from my house. It's probably like 5 to 7 minutes away. It's the San Matias Lago Raspado. I will not go back to the cheap corner store wine. Okay? That's on that. Back to this smoothie though. I'm gonna add some mangoes. Mangoes are my favorite fruit. So I put the frozen mangoes in there to act as ice cubes for my drink. Got that happening. Blend this up. I'm gonna pretend the greens are in here. They will be more down to size and easier to consume. There is a pro tip on your consumption of greens. I mean, not greens, smoothies. There is a pro tip for that, and I will give you that in a moment. Please bear with me. So if you like her thick, like a old bowl of grits, the 8 ounce to 16 ounce water ratio will do this little slushy situation. So good. If you want, you can make straight up just the fruit. But, you know, I'm going to add a little honey for the razzle dazzle. This is not from Trader Joe's. This is from Kroger because I was in there. Just put a little bit in there. Not a lot. You know, maybe a teaspoon, a tablespoon. You know, do whatever your heart desires. But do what's good for your heart. It is National Red Heart Health Awareness Month. So I thought I'd throw that plug in too. So you got this. And you got your little mix. Coffee mix meets work. I feel that way about tequila. Shout out to my friend Kelly who gifted me this mug. Whoop, making a mess here. So I'm adding it to the top. Again, this is like baking. You know, put your wet ingredients and your dry ingredients together because you have done what you needed to do with them separately. It's time to make some business happen. Whoa, I'm making a mess happen. That's why none of that is on camera. When I come back, I will tell you about some of my other favorite combinations to make. Okay, so again, if you like her thick, half and half on the water, because the more stuff you're adding, now that you're adding something dry to something wet, it's going to thicken some more. Again, it's kind of like that baby milk, add that Similac and add that cereal and that Similac. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I don't have the same childhood experience as you. Actually, don't remember my childhood at that level. So it looks really pink. It looks Pepto-Bismol and cute and whatnot. But if you have spinach, it's going to have a greener look. The darker your berries, the darker the green is going to look. Now, if you had to close your eyes and take a sip and you smelled it, it smells really good. Take a sip, tastes really good. Some people are not appealed to anything being green, that green. Or if you're using a lot of really dark vegetables and dark greens, you will end up having something that looks more deep brown green type of combination. Again, it still tastes good. Let the folks around you judge if they want. I added in all the things that I wanted to add in, and now my smoothie is ready to go. It's thick. I like mine thick. Again, if you like it more watery, add a little more water when you get to the stage. You see how it is? You see the consistency? I like that. Not really. Some of my favorite other combinations that I like, besides that, is a strawberry blueberry. So blueberries are really good for antioxidants, and apparently they're good for muscle repair. Someone told me that. So you can check my sources on that if you want. Otherwise, I will confirm those in the notes section. And if you are having a moment where you feel like, I need something that feels like a sweet treat for breakfast, you get a banana. You could cut it in half, or you can leave the banana whole. Depends on how much you like your bananas, but bananas go a long way. Just like the ginger root, you do not want anything large or huge. It's a little kick to it, but the banana is the most overpowering fruit I have ever met in my life. You can do the banana, and then you can do like some almond butter. Which is so good. Trader Joe's. I like the creamy, not the kind that's like nutty and chunky. But you get the almond butter. This one's the no salt. And you add like a little, it says 2 tablespoons is the serving size. Add that in with your banana. Or you can even, instead of water, do almond milk and make it a nuttier thing. Or oat milk, or what's the other one? There's oat milk, almond milk. There's another one. I can't think of the other one, but then you have like this like nutty, tasty peanut butter, vanilla type of situation, whether you want to imagine it's ice cream or whatever. But don't limit yourself in what you can do and what you can make. There's another one that's really cool. I learned it from the J.J. Smith Smoothie Cleanse book, is having apples. You put grapes in it. You put apples in it, you put grapes in it, and you can put strawberries in it. You make it like this little appleberry situation. So good. But I say all that to say, I hope I helped you out today, and holler at your girl if you need something else. Otherwise, I'll be here chilling, and I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you need any questions answered, I'm here. You can email me, you can tweet me, you can text me, you can DM me. So you can tweet me at Misha Nicole _. You can also slide into those DMs with any questions about this video. You can subscribe, you can like, you can share. You can follow that same tag on Instagram. And you can email me. If you got something else you want me to talk about or any question that you need help with, I am info.mishanicole @gmail.com. Otherwise, happy smoothie drinking and cheers to you. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl, Misha Nicole. Some streets call me Misha Nicole. There's another blooper. Oh my God. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time. So, I found some spinach. Usually you can get fresh spinach if you want, but Trader Joe's also, shout out to Trader Joe's again, sells frozen spinach in little bags in the freezer section. Amazing, because spinach goes bad like 2 seconds after you put it in the refrigerator. Like, who are you? However, forgot to share the tip with you on how to stay full besides drinking water, doing your detox teas, and everything. So when you have your smoothie, your body and your brain typically thinks breakfast. I'm going to take something from a fork. I'm going to take something from a spoon and eat and chew and go through the process of that. With drinking smoothies, your brain is like, what the hell? What you doing? What we drinking? What we sipping on? So what you're going to want to do is still treat the smoothie and train your brain, because your body is still going to be doing this. It's just you helping your body out a little more and making your body have an easier time. You're going to actually chew while your smoothie is, like, take sips, don't swallow though. God, you can just hear the comments. So you take a sip and you chew, because you still have chunks of the fruit, you will still have chunks of your spinach, and they might not be significant to you, but the saliva gets going, which is one of the things that breaks down food. So by the time you're, taking it in, ingesting it, and everything like that, you are pretty much just helping your body with that process a little more. Your body doesn't have to do as much work. And then your body is like, hey, we're eating. Not in a traditional way, we're still consuming things, and this should also help you. Another thing that's great is to keep some fruit on standby. I stay stacked with all kinds of apples at my house. I love me some apples. Snack on some apples. Yeah, you had a smoothie. You can have an apple too. Or if you really want, get yourself some more things going on, like bananas. You can also have some trail mix. Just be careful, because trail mix will creep up on you. So like, this is a cranberry and nut trail mix from Aldi. That is Trader Joe's brother, fun fact. You can also have some other fruit on standby, like some grapes and some pineapples. But if you're really like, you know what, sis, I still cannot deal, then this is what you do. You make your breakfast, you get some whole grain toast. From Trader Joe's, of course. No, Trader Joe's is not sponsoring or paying for this video, but Trader Joe's is life. This bread is my favorite. It's whole grain. So good. And you can slap some almond butter on that joint. Or you can get some peanut butter. It's so, oh, look at it. So good. And you have that with your smoothie. That should help a little bit. But then also having healthy snacks to graze on in the meantime will help your body and your brain kind of say, okay. And then you can slide back a little bit. But having the protein added, having the oats added, having the fruit added, you should be good. I made myself a strawberry blueberry smoothie this morning, and I'm gonna have it for dinner while I'm on the road working. Also, you can add stuff like green leaf self food, just a little tablespoon or half a tablespoon, I guess. Did you want to adjust or no, camera? You can add collagen, so your strong skin, healthy nails, long hair, strong bones and joints for the challenges these kids keep putting on the internet that we can't do as millennials. Get your life with this collagen right here. For this, you will just need 1 scoop. It comes with a little scoop inside. Get your life. You can even add this to like beverages besides smoothies. I tried to dissolve it in a glass of water before. It says orange juice. It has vitamin C and hydraulic acid products in it and all that good stuff. But baby, that didn't dissolve for me, and I could not do it the first time I tried to do it. It was not for me. It was not for me. But that is the additional part to this video that was supposed to be inside the video. Again, like, subscribe, comment. Again, I'll see you next time. If you got any questions, you can tweet me. You can message me. You can slide in the DMs with questions about my YouTube channel. And anything you might have a question about that you want me to answer. And if I don't have the answer, sway, we're going to find the answer. It's your girl, Misha Nicole, and you have now tuned into Frolection. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. Tell your friends who drink smoothies and want to give up. You don't have to give up. I think we're in the 6th week of the year now. If you are still holding strong on your goals, you go. And if you say, you know what, I fell by the wayside, you can get yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. You got this. We're in a whole panoramic. You got every excuse to feel beat and drained. We're at the heart of it, like in the winter time. It's our first winter pandemic. You're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. Just drink your water. I will see you next time.